Okay. Well, I deleted the other video. For those that don't know, I was just doing a video and then I got a phone call, so I had to got off of it and I deleted it. But I guess I'll redo what I said. Copenhagen Black is now in Alabama. Sylacauga, that's a little bit southern than Birmingham. But anyway, it doesn't taste like it used to taste. It tastes more I mean, it tastes like bourbon. Like it's got a kind of a sweeter taste than it used to. More than it used to. It used to have a natural kind of taste. Rough, natural kind of taste. But now it kind of tastes kind of sweet. But hell, I can't remember what all I said in the other video. Oh, but yeah, I've noticed in most southern states usually get dipped first. So some northern states like Wyoming and stuff like that, above Alabama, usually takes a little bit longer. And I can't see the comment anymore, so I don't know your name. But yeah, it used to taste like kind of like natural or southern blend, but it doesn't really taste like it anymore. It's more of a sweet kind of flavor, like it kind of tastes like something different. It's kind of got its own taste. But I mean, I like that because I didn't really like. I'd say that's a dip. I mean, not price wise, but that's another thing I forgot to say about the from the last video. But it was $4.75, something like that, and for one can. And usually in Alabama it's pretty cheap. It's maybe dips like Copenhagen Wintergreen, it's maybe $1.25 at the most. But I mean, I think I could do it, as an everyday dip, but I couldn't afford it. Yeah, I would definitely say it's worth the money to try it. I mean, because it's supposed to be out permanently now. I think I heard that, but yeah, I don't know if it's going to stay that way, because it's used to come out every fall, and but I mean, I always got it. I always liked it. It's one of my favorite dips because it's not too much of anything. It's just it's a good dip. Yeah, I mean, but I think I read on the Copenhagen website that it's supposed to come out permanently now. But I mean, you never know with stuff like that. It just depends on how much sales they make and whatnot. But I mean, that's just a reason to try it right there. Is just because if it doesn't stay out permanently, might as well get your can and try it. I mean, hell, one day, even if you just have the can, it may be empty, but you might be able to sell that can for a couple $100s if they discontinue it or something, I mean, I got a bunch of fucking cans and stuff. Like, I mean, I don't have, I ain't been dipping long enough to where I've had the cans that, didn't have the warning labels on it and stuff. But, I got a couple of the different generation, because they change cans probably every 2 to 3 years. I got some of the cans where Copenhagen they kind of look more like this than the newer ones. Let's see if I can get it out of my pocket. But it didn't used to have this It wasn't. It didn't used to be this little diamond thing. Can't remember what it was, but it didn't used to look like that. And every winter, all the brands come out with, or well, Copenhagen Grizzly come out with camo cans, which is pretty cool. Grizzly camo is always a little bit better than Copenhagen. I don't know why Copenhagen. They kind of just they use some ugly camo. I was like, I don't really like it. But I kind of like all the new, I don't dip Grizzly very often, but I kind of like some of the the stuff they've been doing to it. Putting, just making the cans look cool. But personally, I don't like Grizzly. Grizzly makes me makes my mouth sore. I don't dip Grizzly very often. I just don't. I don't really like the taste of it. But just about anything Copenhagen. I can dip Copenhagen straight, but I don't really like Copenhagen straight too much. But just about anything Copenhagen, I'll dip. I just like. I'm a Copenhagen fan, I guess. But it's decent. Yeah, I like the Grizzly, the dark Grizzly dark wintergreen. That's the one I can deal with the most. I like the dark wintergreen. I ain't had none of the other dark flavors, but the dark wintergreen's pretty good. But I think I was about to go into what kind of videos I plan on trying to make next. Whenever I'm gonna start trying to make more videos. I've been posting more often. Oh shit. No hiccups. But anyway, yeah, I just figured out how to monetize my account. Which, if I would have figured out how to monetize my account a while ago, whenever I posted that first dipping in school video, hell, I probably would have made a couple $1,000s off of it, but I didn't fucking know how. But I got it now. And maybe it keeps picking up views or I make some more videos, end up picking up views like that, and maybe I'll make some money off of it. But monetization does mean I will start having to put ads in my stuff. I don't know if mine already has ads or not, but it shouldn't, because I ain't got paid for shit. But yeah, I'm gonna start doing that. I'm gonna try to make some more videos. I'd be, if somebody give me, on whenever I do live videos like this, drop suggestions about how, different kinds of videos, stuff like that I can do for you. I plan on, it's hunting season now. I'm, try to do some hunting videos, maybe some fishing videos. I fish more than I hunt, but it's about to be cold as shit, so I probably won't be doing too much fishing. But fishing is a little bit easier to video than hunting is, somewhat. But hell, I was thinking about when my girlfriend gets home, might get her to try Copenhagen Black, and that might get some views on that one. But if there's anybody out there just wants to help out, just help, get me in a broader, band, get more people to know me, just share videos on Facebook, stuff like that. Just share it wherever, you feel like, or just tell your buddies about it. Be like, hey, go watch that guy right there. And, if you got a YouTube channel, just send me a message, comment on it, and I'll shout you out in a video, let you know something, try to help y'all out. But, I was trying to get a little bit bigger and trying to grow a little bit, but, so I'm gonna start trying to put up more videos. I'm getting better at putting videos on more often. But anyways, let's see. See if I want to talk about something. talk about politics. I'd like to know if any. I mean, you just leave it in the comments, whatnot. But if anybody knows what I'm talking about when I say Antifa, does anybody know what Antifa is, or Antifa, whatever the fuck they want to call it? But I guess I'm just assuming because that's what it read. But because I mean that's something I like to talk about and stuff like that. But because I just don't understand what the fuck they're doing. They're talking about fucking Nazis and neo-Nazis, and there's fucking 56 genders, and it just confuses the shit out of me. I don't know what the hell's wrong with them people, but personally, I live in fucking Alabama. You think if there's racism, inequality, shit like that going on, around, anywhere, it's in fucking Alabama, but that shit ain't happening. I don't know anybody that's had. There ain't no shit like that going on. All it is media and crackheads fucking running around saying stupid shit. And that's just all I can say. For me, I just notice, it's just media. That's where most problems are coming from nowadays. This is off subject, but media is getting so bad, it's actually starting to get to little kids. It's like 5-6-year-old kids. Me and Buddha was walking through Walmart the other day, and I was carrying my Glock, and he was carrying his Springfield, and we was open carrying, and there was a little kid. I think he couldn't have been no older than 5 or 6, and when I walked past him, he tried to get his mama's attention, and he was like, Mama, they got guns. And I was just, I just kind of laughed at it and kept on walking. But I was going to get some chicken. So when I got my chicken, I turned around and I came back, and they were in a line, and he was pointing at us and like, they got guns. But he said it loud that time. And me and Jacob just kind of stopped and looked at him and laughed at him. And his mama came up to us and said something about he's been watching the news and stuff, and he's seen, he thinks anybody with a gun is bad, because he said what he's got from the news is nobody should have guns but police, military, stuff like that. And she was telling us how whenever we walked by the first time, he was saying how since we got guns, we're gonna kill everybody, we're gonna hurt people. And I just kind of looked there, and I was like, I just didn't understand why he would think that. But because that's something hard. That's hard for you to get a child to think. Kids usually think oh, guns are cool. They shoot shit. But that just confused me, because he just that's what he thought, because of just how much what's going on in the media and stuff is telling everybody that guns are bad, guns kill people. Guns do not fucking kill people. I'll tell you that, because you can't lay a gun down somewhere, that motherfucker get up, walk off, and shoot a motherfucker. A gun's not just gonna get up and fucking shoot somebody, because I can't. But like the liberals and Democrats, they're always making jokes out of it whenever people say stuff like that. But it, just to throw it off, because they don't have a point. It's a proven fact. You can't put not a room, but a gun in a room with a man, and have that man sitting at the other side of the room, and the gun just fucking kill him. You can't. It don't happen. I mean, you put two men in a room, and as long as they are not fucking retarded, or got common fucking sense, they're not gonna kill each other. The gun's not gonna kill them. But just say you put a mentally deranged person in the room with a gun, and another person in the room with a gun. The mentally deranged person, or the fucked up person, is gonna kill somebody. It ain't got nothing to do with the gun. It's the people. Just the unresponsible people getting guns. I was brought up knowing not to ever point a gun at somebody. Don't matter if it's loaded or not. And I mean I went by that, but I got shot. I don't know if I ever told y'all this, but I got shot in the cheek right here with a pellet gun. I mean, it don't sound bad, but I spent 2 days in UAB hospital going through surgery because it went in my cheek and went up under a tendon in my jaw, and was cut. And, every time I moved my mouth, it'd cut my tendon, and eventually, if it would have broke, they wouldn't have been able to fix it, and I would have been fucking my mouth always open. And after that happened, that just reinforced my belief in guns, and why people that don't know how to use a gun should either be taught or learn, or don't fuck with them. If you don't know how to use a gun, you need to learn before you just pick up a gun. Or just people that are plain unresponsible, that are just willing to pick up a gun and wave it around and just goof off with it, because it's not a toy. Hell, a BB gun's not even a toy. But it just kind of got me thinking, that the media is getting so bad, it's even getting to children, that children are starting to think that no one should own guns. I do consider myself a Republican, but even for just being a Republican, I'm not even a super strong, I don't even know what you would call it. I don't disagree with everything that liberals say, and I don't agree with everything Republicans say, or conservatives, whatever you want to call them. But it's just the fact that people are dumb enough to just sit around and think things like that is just, I don't even know what to say. It gets me mad, but I can't do nothing about it. So I just kind of sit there in just disbelief that somebody that can actually think and process things actually thinks things like that are true. I just don't understand that. But it's just, that's just the way the world is, I guess. But tell you right now, ain't nobody coming to take my guns. I don't care what rule, what law, what bill. I don't give a fuck. I ain't a criminal. Don't plan to be one. Ain't nobody taking my guns. I don't care who thinks it's offensive for me to have a gun or not. Because when somebody does come take mine, I will use them. And it's not going to turn out well for anybody. But, and just, I don't know, it's just, the world seems more, I don't even know how to explain it. It's ridiculous. They're just, all the things going on nowadays, it's just, I don't even know what it is. It's just, like Antifa and Black Lives Matter. Everybody knows fucking everybody's lives matter. What the fuck? Well, that was pointless. They burned down their own fucking cities just to prove that Black Lives Matter. But I mean, why would you fuck up where you live? I mean, that didn't make any sense. I mean, they, in every case, just about, I'm not gonna say every case, but just about every case that they ever came up with, Michael Brown, that other black guy that was a pedophile, they got shot at a gas station. All that was their fault. They shouldn't have been doing what they was doing. Michael Brown robbed a fucking store like 30 minutes earlier and started beating the shit out of the cop in his cop car, and then and then everybody was like, "Oh, the cop shot him," because the motherfucker was gonna kill the cop. I don't give a fuck what color you are. You start fucking reaching in my vehicle trying to grab my gun, beating the shit out of me, I'm gonna blow your fucking head off. I don't care what color you are. It don't matter. But I mean, you can't. I mean, it's just common sense. I mean, but people just don't recognize common sense anymore. You know, if a cop walks up to you and tells you, "Hey, don't stick your hands in your pocket, don't fucking shoot me," and you pull out a gun, he's gonna fucking shoot you. I mean, it's common sense. I mean, I'd rather go to jail than get fucking killed. No matter, I mean, that ain't nothing. I mean, I can't think of no reason why you would ever have to kill somebody for no reason just because. Or, I mean, there ain't no reason. I mean, a cop's 9 times out of 10 is never going to shoot somebody on, just because they're black. Or just because they're white. Or just, cops usually have a reason for what they do. They're not just going to fucking kill somebody. I mean, I've had, a couple bad experiences with cops, but, I mean, it's just because of stupid shit I was doing. If I wouldn't have done stupid shit I did, I wouldn't have had that problem. But, man, I learned, I paid for